This isn't exactly Miles Davis, but want to hear the opening riff to So What? Good morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. 24 years ago right now, I was waking up with a hangover. I couldn't tell you if it was the worst hangover of my life, but it was a hangover. I was 30 years old. I already felt old and end of life, and all I could think of was, I've got to scrounge up some money to get some more alcohol. I thought, it's time. You're dead because of all the crap going on in my life, which was really just high-end drama is all. Little did I know that I was 48 hours away from taking my last drink. Okay, what you have is a basic E chord, E flat, major, B flat minor, F flat minor. So it's 24 years ago right now, I was waking up with a hangover in a room full of snoring men. No, it wasn't a lemon party, it was a bachelor party, but I was not in a good way. And so what was I doing 24 years ago right now? I think the guys and I in this hotel room were getting up to go to breakfast. And where we ended up going to breakfast was Shoney's. I don't know if you remember Shoney's, it may still be around. Shoney's had a breakfast bar. And I was already hungover, sick to my stomach, in pain, and the breakfast bar had all this greasy food. And I remember the scrambled eggs were kind of brown from all the grease they were fried in. And I got scrambled eggs, and I put mushrooms that had been cooked on the scrambled eggs, and these were just dripping with grease. And then I poured this nasty nacho cheese sauce over it. I remember that specifically. And the consequences of eating that on a hangover. It's on America's tortured brow. Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow, and the workers have struck for fame, 'cause Lennon's on sale again. After that yummy breakfast, I had to drive from Wichita, Kansas back to Emporia. I discovered I had 3 beers in the back seat. They were Schlitz Dry, which is no longer being made, but they were in black cans with the Schlitz logo in teal. And I drove back to Emporia, drank these 3 warm beers, and promptly lost them and the breakfast underneath an overpass on the turnpike. That was the moment when I said, something's gotta change. Master volume up a tiny bit, jazz grand here. I'm working on a song where I take that chord progression and just repeat it over and over. It's basically like the left hand is not in key with the right hand, so the left hand is always chasing the right hand. Then I was going to put some lyrics to it. The lyrics are just going to be a poem I wrote called The Grand Delusion. The Sweet Delusion. And just kind of singing them freeform like jazz vocalists. It'd be going like this. Once upon a time, you waddled like a duckling on the prairie fountain. I'll just play it for you.
Once upon a time, you waddled like a duckling in the Trevi fountain. Splashing, bubbling, wanting me to join you.
Did you hear that?
I did as I was told.
The interesting thing about the lyrics, which were based on this poem that I wrote, the poem was written after I visited Trevi Fountain, which many consider to be the most romantic spot in Rome because of the scene in the Dolce Vita between Marcello and Sylvia in this fountain. But in hindsight, I realized the poem works on 2 levels. There's that conscious level that was there when I was writing it, but there was also an unconscious level, because the poem is written for a woman that a man thought would fulfill him but wouldn't, and who is that woman but alcohol?
And all the tourists, they snapped a million selfies with us in the background, frolicking like lovers. We were not lovers. were an early kind of madness, and I was a shattered kind of ancient, disillusioned by the world because blood and shit were everywhere. We did not grow old together. Your beauty swell.
Just so you know, the beautiful images of my sober life juxtaposed against that depressing song is meant to be irony.